Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Bubba with Bubba Collects. Got my first SGC submission back. Some vintage baseball. All Hall of Famers. Nothing too big. I can't remember how many cards it is. I think it may be like 11 or so. Mid-tier Hall of Famers. Nobody really just, nobody big. This open here. All right, here we go. Get these rubber bands off. The paperwork. I have seen these grades, so I do know what they are. They always put covers on the first and last one. All right, first up, got a 1959 Topps Orlando Cepeda. Got a SGC 7. It's a beautiful card. Centering's fantastic. Corners look good. Back looks good. You can see down here on the bottom, it's a little soft. But besides that, beautiful card. Color really pops. All right, next up, 1956 Monty Irvin. Got a 5.5. Another good looking card. Centering's not too bad. You can see it's a little thicker on bottom. Back looks good. A little thin up top. Corners aren't bad at all. Edges got a little wear to them. It's probably part of the reason for a 5.5. The surface looks pretty good. Didn't see any creases or anything like that. Monty Irvin, 1956 Topps, 5.5. Up next, we got a 1958 Topps Eddie Matthews. Came back a 4.5. You can tell corners are pretty soft here. Centering's off. Coloring looks good though. Really pops. I like that green. Back doesn't look too bad. It's mainly just the corners. 4.5 on the 1958 Topps Eddie Matthews. All right, next up we got a 1958 Topps Richie Ashburn. Came back in a 7. A little off center, but not bad. Corners look good. Coloring's good. Back looked really good. A little off center, but edges and corners are sharp. It's a sharp card. You can see right there. Beautiful card. Richie Ashburn. Came back in a 7. Next up, we got a 1958 Topps Pee Wee Reese. Came back in a 6. A little off center. That yellow really pops. Corners look good. Surface looks good. Back look really good. I think the main issue on this was just the centering. I didn't see really too much else going on with it. Beautiful card. Pee Wee Reese in the 6. All right, next up we got a 1961 Topps Brooks Robinson. Came back in a 6. Another good looking card. I don't know if you can see this right in here, but it's got a little problem on the edge there. Centering's not too bad, a little off, a little thinner on the left here, but besides that, good looking card. I don't know if you can see, it's a little, it's hard to see in the camera, but there's a little issue right there. And then that corner down there is kind of soft. Good looking card though. Brooks Robinson. Came back in a 6. All right, next up, we got a 1952 Bowman, Monty Irvin. Came back in a 4.5. It's a pretty card. Centering's a little off. Corner's a little soft. Color looks good though. Surface didn't look too bad. Didn't see any creases or anything like that. The back was sharp, besides being a little off center. Very good copy. Mr. Monty Irvin came back in a 4.5. All right, next up, 1959 Topps, Nellie Fox, came back in a 6. Another good looking card. Corner's a little soft, a little off center. Definitely agree with the 6 here. Back looks good, a little discolored, but it's kind of hard to tell. See the corner down there, got a little imperfection. Another good looking copy of the card though. Nellie Fox, came back in a 6. All right, next up, 1956 Topps, Hoyt Wilhelm, another 4.5. This one had some edge issues and some corner issues. Centering wasn't too bad though. Surface wasn't bad. Back was really sharp. Centered, I mean, you can tell the corner. Sharp. It's a good looking copy. 4.5. Hoyt Wilhelm, 56 Topps. Next up, 1955 Topps, Hal Newhouser, came back in a 4. You can see the centering is off pretty bad. Plus we got some surface issues there and up top there. I don't know if you can see it. Corners are pretty soft too. Back looks good besides being off center. Not a bad copy. I like the way the yellow looks. It's a 1955 Topps Hal Newhouser and a 4. And last up, we got a let me get this cover off. 1957 Topps Hoyt Wilhelm. Came back in a 6. Centering's kind of off. Coloring seems kind of dull to me, but it's probably just the card. Corners aren't too bad. A little rounded. Little wax stains there in the bottom. Good copy though. 1957 Topps Hoyt Wilhelm in a 6. If you like any of these cards, they will be available on my eBay store at Bubba Collects. Come by and take a look. Put in the comments, tell me what you think. This is my first vintage SGC submission. I'll have more in the future. PSA, SGC. Like and subscribe if you like them. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.